And we're going to follow that bit of water down to the hydro. Watch your step, Tim. Let's follow the squirrel. This is the mighty River Ness. Look at that size of that weir, and the old weir, the new weir. It's amazing. Let's take a close-up. This is the mighty hydro, which the River Ness runs, which supplies the energy. Let's take a close-up of that as well. But not until we've taken a close-up of that. Just watch your step, Tim. That's it. Easy as you like. Lovely. And what do we have here? We have a little fisherman's hut. Let's have a look. Let's get closer. I'll tell you what, I like that. Look, fire. Look at this gnarliness in front. This is great. You've got to walk over the roots and everything like that. Yeah, and you just, wow, someone's made. You can smell the wood. What's this? Scale sample guide. What's this? So, fisherman. Dorsal fin, lateral fin. Telling you, the salmon. Wow. You can live in that one. That's great. The runoff's over. It's got its own little weir as well. I'd rather look at this one. Look at that. Definitely Victorian man-made. There. Ooh. So it's not this little mini weir here. This is quite modern. It's that one, what feeds the hydro, which we'll go and have a look at. It's down there. But I had to come and see you, show you that bit of water. Thought we'd have a look up here first. Ooh, ooh. I've come to the conclusion I do not want to walk on that. Do I? No. That fence is well and truly gone. Oh my God, me explorer. Me explorer. To the end, you say? Right, okay. No. Bugger that. I thought I'd show you the outlet, what feeds the bypass stream first. It's so peaceful. Look, can you see the lock there? You just have a gate on it. So that means more water would feed down the other side. Yeah, interesting. What's in there? Explorer Tim's coming today. I like that. I like that. How the earth's just gone and the roots are just sort of bent round to make it look like a hugging tree. Another quick reminder. There's a runoff. There's a fisherman's turned up where we've just come from. Oh, we could have conversated with him and been his friend, his fisherman's friend. Look at the metal. Look at the steel in there. That's got quite an incline on it. There's the old weir of what they did, and then they built the new one, obviously. But I'll find out in a second. I'm looking forward to this. Yes, we're back. I'm looking forward to that. Should we go and have a read up about it? My stick would have been stopped. That's truly an amazing structure. I'm glad I tucked it from the rear. The rear. Get my words out. Look at that. Amazing. And as a quickie, welcome to Hydro Ness. This supplies 50% of the electricity needed for Inverness Leisure Centre. They should have built one of these by the weir in Shrewsbury. Idiots, didn't go through with it. Hydro Ness aims to educate and inform the community about climate change. That's about all that says. I'm sure it says more in there. Another one. Inverness is truly the heart of the travel hub of the Scottish Highlands. I totally agree. Wow, this pumps out 9 cubic feet per second. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, well, that's good. Well, inside there is a giant turbine, obviously. Generator. There we go. We have to look up. You are here. Let's see where it's yo. Yeah, generators in there. The Archimedes screw. The Archimedes screw. Oh, yes. The Archimedes screw. A fish escape route. Yeah, and here we have fish. 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 Have you ever seen that record, the fish? The river is home to a number of species, including the Atlantic salmon, whose Gaelic name is Reich Man, the king of the fish. Fish. Right, the science behind the hydropower screw. There, you don't need to read it. That's the science behind it. It turns. Yeah. These are our sponsors. We don't want to know about them corporate people. What's this for then? What's the point of this? You can camp in here. Let's go to the end and have a good view of it. Oh Christ, we're getting... Oh, we have to bend down here. There you go. Right, you had enough? Shall we have a quick look at the river? Here's where... Oh, here we go. Here we go. You can't see much down there. Hydro here, you can see that. It's where the obviously the river comes in, and that's River Ness. If we put our camera through here like this, we absolutely see nothing more at all. I was just having a laugh. I'm usually a very serious person. We can nick that, but we don't need it because we've got a car. Let's have a look around the outside. Should we give it a tap? Come in. Yep, we've given it a tap. There, we've touched the element of the hydro. There we go. And are we allowed down here? No, there's a padlock on it. There's the hydro screw. There's the hydro screw. It's not working. There we go. See that? I bent round. If I would have dropped my phone then, on your head be it. On your head be it. I just plugged my charger in. I'll probably cut that out. What is hydropower? Water from the source like the river is fed through the turbine. This is like hydro nest, where two Archimedes screws rotate with the force of the water. Archimedes screw, turn with the force of the water. Pump storage. Water from the reservoir or lock is released down to the lower source, passing through a turbine. The water is pumped back to the top, and the process repeats. See, I'm so clever. Well, I'm not. That sign is there. Yeah, right. Okay, that way. Customary Archimedes screw bench. That's a good sign. How does climate change impact the Highlands? Depends whoever's in power at the time and who's got their shares. The MPs have got their shares in, really. That's how climate change, or which MP's got the money into it, which is going to get a return. Do you really think they care about climate change? Bats of the Highlands, the nature alder tree, insects of the river. You see, it's man-made to lower this river. You know, who's causing the climate change here? How can we help? Don't vote Conservative. That'd be a good one. Where were we? Sorry, the hydro. Two hydro screws right there. Yeah, we was going off on one then. Sorry. Two hydro screws. And what was we looking at before? I was very interested in the bats of the Highlands. Was I? What's this one over here? The mayfly nymph. Doesn't a mayfly just live for a day? So, there can't be many questions on that. Hey, look, that's the hydro. Goodbye. Yeah, that's your professional bit.